Now that we know what is a valid contract, which valid contract is the one which has got all the essential elements, and we know what's a void contract, which ceases to be enforceable by law once the essential element is missing. And then we know what's a voidable contract. It is enforceable by at the option of one parties but not at the option of other. Now we'll just quickly go through what are the differences between a void and voidable contract. Just if there is any kind of confusion in there, then we'll have to understand what is the difference between void and voidable contract. First thing is the definition. You'll write section 2 subsection J gives definition of void contract and subsection I gives definition of voidable contract. You'll write that one. And then by nature, void contract is valid at the time when it is made. If you recollect our examples of X promising to write a book and A promising to sell 10 tons of sugar, in all these cases, at the time when the contract is made, it is valid, but on subsequent developments or events like subsequent impossibility or illegality, the contract has become void. And cancellation of voidable contract is also void once the other party who got threatened sues and get that contract cancelled. It voidable becomes void contract. And then contingent contract is also becomes void when the event that should occur has not occurred. Contingent contract is nothing but a simple example. For example, there's a contract. If A comes to India, he need to write a book. Okay, so this contract of writing a book is dependent on A coming to India. If A doesn't come to India, this contract is no more in existence. Okay, that is contingent contract. It is dependent on some event. The moment that particular event doesn't happen, A coming to India doesn't happen, immediately the contract becomes void. Okay, and the third thing is the rights. Void contract is it ceases to be enforceable by law, so there is no legal remedy as such. So it doesn't give any rights to the parties. Voidable contract, as we learned, it gives rights to one of the parties. That is the aggrieved party. Got it? And now here they've just summarized these differences. First meaning, that is the definition. Cause, a void becomes because there's a change in law, change in circumstance beyond the contemplation of parties. Contemplation is it's not in hands of the both the parties. If you recollect that example, X dying and sugar factory getting caught by fire, all these are not within the hands of the parties. So then it immediately got void, and then voidable contract become a contract becomes a voidable if the consent was not free. We saw this misrepresentation, coercion, undue influence, and all that. And performance, void cannot contract cannot be performed. And voidable contract if agreed party within the reasonable time. If they only if the agreed party sues in the court saying that we'll cancel this contract, then it becomes a cancelled or void contract. If he doesn't exercise this right, he's though he's signed with this pressure, but he's okay to perform the contract, then they can get that contract done. Rights, as we saw, void contract doesn't give any rights. The party whose consent was not free has the right to cancel the contract in case of voidable. Okay, and now there's one more type, that's the illegal contract. Uh, Illegal is nothing but something which law doesn't permits to do. Forbids is law straight away says no for that. Like dealing with drugs, smuggling, and all this thing is something which law forbids. Those all those type of contracts are called illegal contracts. Court will not enforce, and there are no rights and all that. All illegal contracts are void. Void is it ceases to be enforceable, right? So every illegal contract ceases to be enforceable, and hence all illegal agreements are void. But all void are not necessarily illegal. Example for a void agreement, if you recollect, is that X promising to write a book, dying in an accident. Here it is not an illegal contract, right? It's a void contract because X died, but it is not illegal. So all void contracts are not illegal, but all illegal are void. Okay, I mean, be clear with this point. All void contracts need not necessarily be illegal contracts. Recollect this example of X writing a book. But all illegal are necessarily void because the moment it is illegal contract, it is not enforceable by law. We've understood that illegal contract Valid, void, voidable, and illegal is what we learned. So, coming to our page number 1.9, contract that is immoral or opposed to public policy are illegal in nature. Similarly, if R agrees with us, I mean, all this purchasing brown sugar is an illegal agreement. So, section 2, subsection G of the Indian Contract Act, an agreement not enforceable by law is void. Yeah, obviously. And here, I think we have just differentiation between illegal and void agreements. We'll come back to that.